Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and today is going to be the day that we've got the 10X for Venus and Cupidus. So we're going to go over really quick and just give you some context as we head into the weekend here for Raid Shadow Legends to make sure you are playing efficiently with all of the craziness around the fusion and everything going on in game right now. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so remember that today is going to be the only day that Venus and Cupidus are live. You can see the countdown right there, and then tomorrow is going to be Sishia and Cardial, and then on Monday we are getting the crazy 10X around Siphi and Rhodos. So just a real quick review of these two champions. Venus is one of the most generally useful champions in the game. Like if you have a new account and you got Venus, that would be insane because she's got the weaken, the defense break, the HP aura, the HP burn, and then her and Cupidus can actually be a pretty good duo. In most scenarios, she's going to remove all buffs from enemies and have a chance at an extra turn, which is a really insane ability there when she pairs with Cupidus. And then them as a duo, they can do pretty well in things like the Hydra and just kind of cranking out consistent damage. Because Cupidus actually gets this passive where he does 25% more damage to targets under debuffs, which is going to be permanent as somewhere like the Hydra or something. But that's only when him and Venus are tandemed up together. And he's actually got this ability here, Flame Out, which hits insanely hard. And he has an AoE A1, so he could be a fun candidate for something like the stun set and things like that. And he's actually got pretty decent base stats at 1520 base attack and 107 base speed. So yeah, I actually do have Venus and Cupidus on my account, and I am in the process of putting them together with a build centered around being usable in the Hydra in certain compositions that I want to build them as my 2 damage dealers with the 4 supports that I use in the Hydra. So not a bad tandem, but probably not worth YOLOing a bunch of money towards shards to go after them or anything. If you were gonna YOLO a bunch of money towards shards, I would probably go after the Siphi Rhodos combo, or if you already have like a Siphi or something, Cardial is pretty good as well. But now let's pull up the fusion here to make sure that we're all playing efficiently over the weekend. So right now it is Saturday right here that you see, and the summon rush, you're gonna have to get like this many points to get the epic, and you'll have to get like this many points to get the rare. We've got the 2 champions right here in the summon rush, and you can see that this is the only opportunity you're gonna have over the course of the entire thing. This is all blank, so your only chance to scoop up one of the epics is gonna be during this summon rush that is happening around the 4 different 10Xs that are in the game. But you don't have to get the epic. You could just make sure you get enough copies of all of these rares to be able to fuse this epic 4 times and then go after the the fusion here and get it finished that way. So this weekend we're going to be double dipping our dungeon divers and our ice golem right here, these 2 connected, the dungeon divers and the ice golem, and then making sure we are doing artifact enhancement and spending our arena tokens as we can and as they come along. With the addition of gold 5, the arena is probably going to be decently tough for a little bit here until things settle down, because people are going to be setting defenses at a higher rate than they used to, and everybody's going to be trying to kind of push towards gold 5, and those upper players are going to be trying to push for those newer 200 slots in platinum arena. So after some time where it thins out, the arena should hopefully kind of settle down to a normal phase, but I have no idea how long it's going to take. And I also like to remind you guys when CVC is going to be happening, and it should be right here at the 15th and 16th here in about 4 days. We will get a CVC launching as long as Plarium goes by the normal rotation, and all indications as of right now are indicating that they will be doing that. I do want to make sure and let you guys know that today we've got the Magic Keep open, and because of how the fusion is structured with the epic that you need 4 copies of, it is a Magic Affinity champion. So if we back out here and we look at the fusion, you can see the epic right here. You have to get 4 fully ascended Magic Affinity epics. So going to be a good opportunity to make sure you are focusing on the magic potions when you can see them. Make sure you get a decent amount of them stockpiled so that you don't run out when you're having to ascend all those epics to go after the legendary. So under the tournaments tab, pretty quick and easy. We already discussed most of it. The tag arena tournament is not part of the fusion. And then we've got the ice golem and the classic arena takedown that are going to be ending today. So make sure you get to 2250. I need to focus on that today and do enough runs here to get my copy of the rare champion. And then in the classic arena, make sure you're getting that done to get the copy of the rare right there. And then under the events tab, it's also going to be pretty simple because we have got a few days on all of this stuff, but make sure right here, the Summon Rush is kind of the biggest thing. I know a lot of you are upset about the 2450 that it takes to get the rare champion. That is quite the requirement here to keep pace with the fusion and go after the rare. And the unfortunate thing about it is that we have to get that if we want to do the fusion, because you can see here that this is the champion right here in the Summon Rush, the rare, and we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities to get that rare champion. So if you're not going to get enough points to get the epic right here, which a lot of you probably aren't wanting to pull that many shards, you kind of have to get this rare champion to keep pace in the fusion. So you basically have to get to that 2450 on the Summon Rush. That is going to be really the hardest gate towards finishing the fusion, is making sure you get the 2450 on the Summon Rush that is currently live this weekend. And I'm with you. I think that's pretty steep on the points requirement, but it is what it is, and we're just going to have to kind of pick our spots and do as best we can. But then besides that, make sure you're getting your Dungeon Divers grinded up to 3750. Make sure to focus on the Ice Golem today to get some points for that. And then you'll just want to kind of upgrade some artifacts here to get to 3500 and scoop up this rare over the course of the next few days. But today, the priority is going to be making sure you have the points in the Golem and the Classic Arena Takedown. And I wanted to give you a little bit of perspective because I did grind up to gold 5 in the arena, and I wanted to point out that we're still seeing some of the refresh pages are way easier than other ones. Like sometimes, like right here on this page, the average power is about 150, 140 that I'm going up against. So you'll see some pages where the average power is 300, like it's twice as hard. So that's why I say it's really important to keep up on your arena refreshes, because for whatever reason, sometimes you get refresh pages that are way easier than other ones. And sometimes you'll get 10 opponents that are just insanely hard. It's all Duchess, Sify, just crazy S-tier champions the whole way through. And then sometimes you'll get way more realistic ones where you can kind of farm up and raise your points total. So just be diligent about keeping track of doing these refreshes as often as you realistically can. And as we dive into the offers, I did want to let you know really quick, for those of you that use RSL Helper, there was a new version posted on Farpsoft's Discord server. He's been releasing them pretty often, so I've been following that every morning. And just about an hour ago, one did drop here. So I will link to this channel down below so you can find that very easily if you are somebody who uses RSL Helper. I went ahead and got the new version this morning, and by now you should know how to set that up. I've got a few videos recently on my channel showing you kind of where to go and delete the folder and set it up. It only takes about 30 seconds once you actually know what you're doing, and I've got some videos there in case you're confused about that. So, all right, let's get you some context here for what's happening in the shop. Let me pull this down because this is going to be a string pack. So we've got 5 for 10. I don't like that. This is going to be like 7 for 15 probably. This would be like 10 for 20. And then the last one we'll find. Yeah, this one's not worth it. I don't think this is going to be a very good string pack here, in my opinion. The special void pack, let's go ahead and plug this in. This is more of a normal one. It's got a purchase limit of 3, so it's probably not amazing, but let's put in 20, and then we're going to go 100k on the silver. Okay, and then we're going to do 5 of the superior potions. And you can't see it, but I did just plug it in. It actually cuts it off a little bit on the bottom. I'm going to have to fix that and crop that in a little bit better. But okay, it is plugged in. And then we've got the epic tomes of right here of boom. And then the 5 void shards of right there. And we've got a 1.98. Yeah, I knew when I see it purchase them at a 3, it's not going to be amazing. It's not going to be like a 2.5. So, like void shards, if you're just worried about that in terms of YOLOing for some champions or something, 5 for $20 is not that great. It's about 4 a pop, and you can get them sometimes around 3 a pop. So, yeah, not super. I'm a little bit disappointed by that. Then we've got the monthly pack here. You know the drill. It's about a 2.5. If you're going to be YOLOing for champions, not a bad opportunity to scoop that up. $30 for 5-star gear. No, I wouldn't go over that. The Valentine's Day pack. So this is the one that we plugged in yesterday, and I said I was a little bit disappointed by it because it starts out with a sacred shard for $25 basically, which, I mean, who wants to go down that route? They typically way overprice the sacred shards, but the void and then like this one's going to be really good. Like this offer is pretty good in terms of what you're going to see in game. And number 2 is probably okay, but it's still probably going to be like $30 for this. So yeah, I mean, again, it's not that great of a Valentine's Day pack, in my opinion, in case you didn't see the video yesterday. So alrighty, good luck, and remember the most important thing today, focus on the Ice Golem and the Classic Arena Takedown, and make sure you're scooping up the rares that are there, because we can't really miss out on anything. Like I said, there's only 4 copies of each, and you need 4 copies of each to keep pace, so make sure you are focusing on that today. Don't let that slip by. And typically this is where I would head over to stream, but I need a catch-up day. I've got to get infographics out for the Fusion Champion and the new Void Lego. That's insane. I've got to record some stuff on the test server, diving in and testing them as a tandem and getting some footage collected to get these infographics done and get these videos done, so I'm not waiting forever to get those out to you guys. I'm falling behind on account takeovers and all that, so I need some typically I go stream for like 3 hours or so, but I need to put in a good day's work here and get a lot of this stuff behind the scenes done for sure. But love you guys, and thanks for hanging out with me in this video. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.